how does food affect our health on cancer?
Well, if anyone's ever taken a chemistry class, and you got a little test tube there, and you put one chemical in, and it turns blue. You put another one in, it turns red. You put another one in, it explodes. It blows up. So life is chemistry. That's what it is. And so you're putting something in your mouth. To think that it's not going to have an effect is to literally not think, because clearly it's going to have an effect. And all the wild animals, you can't get them to eat against their nature. You can't get a horse to eat hamburger. You have to really, really, really disguise it. I think they figured out you have to have something like 85% greens covering it, and then you can have a little piece of flesh in there, and they might eat it. Versus have you ever given your dog something and they just walk away? Mm-hmm. Try microwaving some water and give it to your dog. They won't drink it. And neither will the plants grow from microwave water. But we are walking chemical reactions, biochemical reactions. As a matter of fact, in the human body, every second, approximately 150,000 biochemical reactions are occurring. Every second. Okay, so that's what we are. And so when you add a chemical in, you're going to affect that chemistry. So that's pretty clear. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're going to be putting in chemicals, because food has to be understood as chemicals. When we break down starch is glucose molecules strung together by a particular type of bonding, right? You break it down and you got all these glucose molecules. What is glucose? Well, it's carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen in a particular array. Or you eat a protein and it's amino acid, Anyway, these are all chemicals. So what you want to make sure is that you're putting in the chemicals in the most appropriate state and condition so that they can be incorporated into the making of new healthy cells, because that's why we're eating. And that can be utilized for their energy, like glucose, when you break down those bonds and you form energy from it. So you want to make sure it comes to you in the most pristine, perfect condition so that your body can make the most efficient use of it, so that you can derive the effect you're looking from nutrition, and that is to be an optimally functioning individual, which includes being extremely happy, joyful, having clarity of mind, getting a good night's sleep, having wonderful sex, having wonderful relationships, being able to run easily for an hour. It's all of those things. That's what you want. You don't want to be eating and then, oh my God, I shouldn't have eaten that. Most people, think about how most people, imagine, when I used to eat badly, I grew up on pasta. Well, now if I ate pasta, it'd be like I might as well drink a quart of whiskey. It knocks me out. And Mexican food. I used to love Mexican food, boy, but that used to ugh. So, anyway, yes, it has a tremendous effect. And the other thing about raw food, if you want to think about raw food, and I like to call it real food, is that it has one ingredient that even a steamed broccoli doesn't have, and that's called life. When you steam it, you take away the life. And guess what we're eating for? To be alive. And life does not come from death.